Good morning. Welcome to Wake Up Real Estate here on a beautiful Monday morning, May 15th, the day after Mother's Day. You're not seeing things. Ryan and I are live again. Two weekdays in a row, not 2 days in a row, but Friday and now Monday. Good morning, Mike Smith. Good morning, Mark Webster. Got some good stuff as always today. Let's get right into it. I think you had shared, Ryan, that you just social post of the day just went live. Let's check her out.
Yeah, it's a very simple one. I just picked a neighborhood page off of my KV Core website. I think most real estate websites have this functionality. But KV Core, you can make a page for any neighborhood in your area. And what it'll do, it's kind of cool. It'll pull in all the listings, the most popular, most expensive, least expensive, bunch of stats and everything like that. So whenever you need something to post, if you happen to be a KV Core user, or if you're not a KV Core user and you just want to do kind of a neighborhood of the day post, it's kind of good, interesting content. So all I did was say, hey, neighborhood of the day, South Pasadena, click here to see current listing stats, etc. And if you live in South Pasadena, comment below and let us know. Just hoping to get some comments. Yeah.
Beautiful. Love it.
You had a motive.
Comment below so this video gets shown to more real estate peeps. Were you out showing houses or on listing appointments at all this weekend? I know it was Mother's Day weekend, but did you have any showings or appointments this weekend? I had the open house on the listing in my neighborhood that we were showing some marketing thoughts and ideas for. Had that Saturday morning from 10 to 1. Really good crowd. 10 to 11, crickets. 11 to 1, packed. 11 to 1 was packed the whole time. Also, even had a last minute showing yesterday afternoon. Someone just texted through my KV Core smart number. Hey, can you any chance we can see the house this afternoon? We have 5 offers, probably 2 more coming, deadline today at noon. So now here's a great little takeaway. I was going to save this for Tech Tip Thursday, but I have another really killer Tech Tip Thursday idea that Mike had shared through Mike and I Voxer. He shared that this morning. So I've got stay tuned. Definitely want to be here live on Thursday. Killer stuff. But the tech tip I want to share today is I forgot to do this, but Saturday morning I created an event for the open house on NextDoor, nextdoor.com. And I don't remember seeing this before. Maybe I just missed it. But I created the event, and then I got a little pop-up notification that said, would you like to invite the 279 people that we have identified as living in that neighborhood to your open house? Well, heck yeah. And then it might not have been 279. I don't know. But it recognized, now it's also the neighborhood I live in. So I don't know if that was part of it or what, but it recognized the neighborhood and said, hey, do you want to invite folks in the neighborhood to this event? Free advertising. It was free to post the event and free to send the notification. And so that was pretty cool.
Have you ever advertised on NextDoor?
I have.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like it was worth it. Though I do think I think you can for free, you can post a couple of times a month, events and things like that. So it doesn't hurt to use that. But I didn't feel like the paid was worth it.
It's just a click. It's probably just a click to a website or something, or
yeah. So and maybe not. Maybe it was just my experience. And it was a while ago at this time. I think it was in 2022, or I'm sorry, 2020, which I can't believe is 3 years ago already. Ugh. Anyway,
that's crazy.
I post daily. My post of the day, Chris says. I didn't know you could. I thought it limited you, but maybe not. Maybe it's only limiting certain criteria of posts, or maybe they just got rid of that altogether. I don't know. Again, it's been years since I used it consistently.
Might be. That's on NextDoor.
I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah, great.
I think that's what Chris is saying. So anyway, it doesn't have to be an open house event. You could you got a new listing, right? That's an event. Or it's coming soon. That's an event. Or
Well, first, something in person at your office, first time buyer, first time investor event, something like that.
Yeah. So great platform. It does get traction. I get the dumbest email notifications. Does anybody know why the cat with that's black and red was running at 3 a.m? Go to bed.
Michelle, go to bed. My wife loves NextDoor. It's just the people with all the time in the world on their hands.
I mean, some of the stuff that comes through on those notifications, but it was extra free exposure. And we are way over what my seller was expecting. We're in the range that I was hoping we would get to. Good stuff there. Social post of the day. Tomorrow, I'm going to make a little meme that everyone can use around the script from last week because it was bananas. We are still following up and following through with all of the.
I forget. What was that? I can't remember.
I'm not going to tell you because I'll show it tomorrow on the social post of the day.
All right. That's fine. It's on the website.
We'll have that as a swipeable. We'll have that as a Canva template swipeable. And we'll also make it so that you can literally just save it and use it as is. Like we'll make it like, unbranded or anything.
It was the one thing, right? I ruined it. It's on the website, guys.
Yeah.
Don't let Josh mess with you. Now, how's this? I saw you did an email about a real estate seller lead template. So what's up with that? You sent that the other day too?
Mike grabbed that. I don't even know that Mike grabbed that because Lo, I think, asked for that at some point last week. That actually is an older bit of content, but it still works. Okay. It's still, the name your price seller email template works like gangbusters.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff like this on the site, guys. If you're new here, just go to the member stuff and then the scripts and templates right here. And you can see a list of all that stuff.
And since we're doing a little bit of plugging here, create your free account, wakeup.realestate. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, all the fun things, smash the bell. We are back to, we've come back around to how much fun these shows are. It might not be the both of us live every day. It may not even be live every day, but we're going to do our best to be live as close to 5 days a week as possible.
Yeah. So
look at this. Hold on. Ernest, I don't know if this is where you were going. I finally got back on TikTok, LOL, and have been breaking the algorithm again. Uploaded home buying humor video, and it's getting a lot of traction. Also been shooting a daily market update video that is getting a ton of hits.
Now
TikTok and IG.
My question with TikTok is, how do you location target that? How do you?
They didn't used to have this. I don't know when they added this. It's sometime in the last 6 months, closer to 6 months than recent, where you can add, just like in YouTube, where you can add a location, you can do the same on TikTok now.
So it'll show it to more people in your area, maybe.
I would assume. I don't even, but it'll also say, like, on the video, it'll show if an area is tagged, like in the, whatever you call the stuff that's layered on the screen.
Yeah, Ernest, drop us a link to that. We can get it. Everybody here can follow your TikTok, help you build a following.
Yeah, and so I'm also curious, and maybe we should just have Ernest on later in the week. What is the daily market update video? Like, what are you just saying, like, how many new listings in the last 24 hours? What are you saying in those? And is it pretty uniform, or do you kind of mix it up every day? I would be very curious to know. And it looks like Ryan maybe is trying to grab one of or find one of Ernest's videos, or not. Wow.
Just kidding. What's your TikTok handle? That's my
mine. I think is just Josh Shanley EXP Realty, or Josh Shanley Real Estate. Josh Shanley Real Estate.
I have it. What, in my Facebook or something? Drop us a link. Drop us a link.
Ernest maybe means that you have. I don't know. While we're waiting for that, why don't we cover the mortgage?
All right.
Stuff. And while you're bringing up rates, I was watching. I had heard this. I've heard it several times, but it's just something that it may come up in conversation. So just being educated, but that delinquent medical bills, 500 or less, have been dropped off of credit reports. So it's possible that you have people in your database that has positively affected their credit report.
500 or less.
Or 500 or less. There are some other criteria of more of higher amounts being dropped, but it seems like universally the 500 or less medical delinquents are dropped.
So guys,
the real Ernest Enriquez.
Yeah, so guys, check out Ernest's site. Ernest, we'll talk offline, but maybe tomorrow, Wednesday, maybe Wednesday or Thursday, right, Josh? We could do a TikTok
and look at, so I'm assuming the one that he mentioned was going a little viral was the 2563 one. TikTok's an interesting platform. I wouldn't, and we've talked about short form video content lots on these shows over the last few months. It may go away, but short form video content is not going away.
Yeah,
right?
TikTok might have it.
May, but IG Reels, Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts, and the fact that you can share short form video content on your Google business listing, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, which may also, who knows what's going on with that, but so don't like fall in love with the fact that, like, if you're creating short form video content, leverage it beyond just TikTok. But might as well take advantage of the platform while you can.
So this one was geared toward agents. It was a tip, right? Leveraging predictive data. Just go check out Ernest's channel, and maybe we'll talk more about this later in the.
And I think the one that I've gotten the most views on was like 15,000, 20,000, something like that, which is cool.
Yeah.
But you can't deposit those views in the bank account, right? So, like, I would much rather you and me have a video out there that gets 50 views, but actually turns into a conversation and a client, than 50,000 views because it's funny and hip or cool or whatever. And
but it is free traffic.
It is free. So. And it's algorithmically created such that you could create an account today, upload a video, and it could go viral. You don't have to have any sort of existing clout on the site. And just anecdotally, I was at my son's final regular season baseball game on Friday, and had one of the dads, and I've known him for years because I coached his son. His son and my son are a couple of years apart, but I coached his son. Anyway, I've known them for years. And he just, he's walking by me. He was like, I went down your TikTok rabbit hole today. I was on TikTok. I saw one of your videos. I watched it. And then TikTok just showed me all of your videos. So he was like, I watched like 7 of them. So, I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know what that means, but
something to be said for that. And I'm surprised. I have some friends who are on it every day, searching it, like hanging out on TikTok. 2 of them. And they'll tell me like, yeah, I saw a video on TikTok the other day. So adults are using it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. And we've gotten pivoting back to mortgage.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll nicely pivot back to mortgage. We have gotten now, I don't know, at least 4 or 5 warm referrals from TikTok of direct consumers, people that I had no relationship whatsoever, that watched a mortgage program,
the ones on the site,
video or something like that, either commented or just directly reached out to me. And the only reason I know that is they say, I saw your TikTok video about this program. And they were all over, it was North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia. There was 1 or 2 in PA, like it was, so anyway.
Awesome. Rates still in the 6.5 middle range there. Yeah, the markets are kind of just still getting ready to crash. Just kidding. I have no idea. But yeah, 6.5 30-year fixed. That's about 2% less than when I came into business in the late 1990s. So it's really not that high.
Yeah. Well, and if you look, Ryan, is there the year over year? I can't remember.
It's somewhere
on here. But the year over year is now to the point where we're moving farther and farther away from like the eye-popping, ridiculously, historically, crazy low rates, where, so there you go. Like 6.5 versus 5. Like that's not, it's not like it's 6.5 versus 3.5 like it was for a little bit of time, right?
The 5-1 arm is interesting. That that hasn't worked itself out. But yeah, people are less in shock now than they were 6 months ago.
Correct. Yeah. Which is good for us, right? Coming back to more normalized, acceptance of it is what it is, right? And it's still buying a home with a 6.5% mortgage rate is still better than renting. So,
yeah.
All right. So I jumped the gun a bit on this morning.
Yeah.
I got excited. Ryan sent me this yesterday, this concept yesterday. I got excited, so I included it in our title for today's show. And it's not quite ready, but just kind of want to make you aware of this idea that Ryan came up with. So Ryan, I don't want to steal your thunder here.
Yeah. No, it works. It kind of works. So it is kind of ready. It'll just get better because I threw it together last night and this morning. But basically, the idea is realestatelifesupport.com. It'll just go to a page on Wake Up Real Estate. And if you're having issues with things, the first two are kind of mortgage related.
Yep.
And if you have a deal that's dying for mortgage reasons, or you have somebody who can't get pre-approved and you want to give our team a try, you can just kind of walk through a few questions and you can schedule a time. And there should be slots available really quickly, Josh, because our whole team is on this calendar. So if you have an issue, you or your client can just hop on, book, and talk to us quickly through that. And then we are doing some other stuff around buyer and seller leads here. Like I need more buyer leads, I need more seller leads. It'll tree you out and route you to specific things that might help.
Yep. We shamelessly plug our mortgage team here, but I'm going to do it again. It's almost on a daily basis. We are helping folks who have been turned down and it's not always that they've even been turned down. It's that they've been confused by another lender. Here's another scenario too. I had a mortgage guy that I was referring business to for parts of 2020 and 2021, and he was really good at doing deals, but horrible at explaining things. He would talk in mortgageese and like these high level things that would confuse me and really confuse the client. And so just being able to explain things in a way that are easily digestible, on top of the fact that we are having loads of success helping folks who have been actually turned down. We're just seeing a ton of success there. So give us a crack. It won't hurt. Won't hurt.
Oh, the other thing along those lines, and I don't know if you had anything else today. You made a great video about the actual like side residual income thing that we're doing. The reason one of the reasons you started down this mortgage rabbit hole as an agent. And there's a video on the right side here. It says, who else wants an additional income stream? It just kind of explains the program Josh and I are in, and it's kind of open to everybody who wants to play along.
Well, I would say though, it's something that you layer on if you're already a very high level producing agent or team or indie broker. If you're doing 1 to 2 deals a month, that's not the best place to start.
Okay.
There are other ways that we can help you increase your production to the point where that it may make sense to explore that as an additional revenue stream.
But it's essentially kind of like adding mortgage income to your real estate business. Is that a way to say?
Yep.
So check that out.
The last thing I wanted to say is Dead Lead Bootcamp starts today. Deadleadbootcamp.com. Deadleadbootcamp.com. You can reserve your seat for that. It starts today at 1 Eastern. Deadleadbootcamp.com. And don't just take our word for it. George says I got 1 approved and 2 in the pipeline with Maria. Maria is one of our LOs. She's a killer. A killer in a good way. She's very thorough. She's caring. She follows up. She follows through, and she takes great care of the clients. So. Thank you, George, for that.
Those last few things are in the sidebar of the site, and I spent a good amount of time getting the images on the site to shake when you hover on them Saturday morning for no good reason.
Other than your Michelle and at least one of the kids are out of the house, so
they're out of town. I was watching some soccer, and was a little bored. So you guys can click those and make me feel special. that you clicked my shaking banner ads. Anything else today, or can we get going?
No,
here?
that's it. So go to wakeup.realestate. If you don't have a free account yet, for crying out loud, create your free account. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, Wake Up Real Estate, on the YouTubes. If you haven't joined the Facebook group, you can check that out as well. What were you?
Do the social post.
Yes.
Pick a neighborhood and post it. Just even if it's just neighborhood of the day, and you just put a picture of something there, you'll be surprised, and tell people to comment if they live there.
We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Texting Tuesday. Texting Tuesday. We'll have a great social share for you, shareable for you to use tomorrow. And if you need anything in the meantime, you can use the little widget in the bottom right hand corner at wakeup.realestate. Wakeup.realestate. If you're listening on your favorite podcast platform, please subscribe, rate, and review there as well. Let's make it a great week.
See you guys. Oh, wait, I have a video for the, it's too late.
Well, I didn't actually hit the end broadcast.
Just hang out, guys.
I can't even wait.
It's not that big a deal. But your post this morning in our mortgage group reminded me of the redheaded girl here. And wait, where is it?
Oh boy. Oh, I can see, but no one else can yet. Hold on. You got it?
Oh, they can't see it.
No.
All right, let's do it again. I botched this one.
All right, we'll have to. I posted in our G chat group trying to get my our mortgage team fired up.
Somebody's got a case of the
Mondays.
All right, have a good case of the Mondays, guys.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.